Hi everyone, welcome back to Locswithkayla. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video if I mention things that are helpful for you. So this week I will be covering the steps to certification. And by certification, I mean the Sisterlock certification. So I get this question sometimes, not as much, but for anyone who might be considering taking the Sisterlocks class and they want to know the process of how I became certified, this video is for you. So just a little backstory, I was certified in 6 months. I'm extremely thankful for that opportunity and for that blessing. I was able to become certified with the teaching of my mother-in-law. She is Andrea Kerr. Her name on Instagram is Angie's Knots. I will tag her here, or matter of fact, I will tag her below in the description so you can follow her if you'd like. But she had been doing Sisterlocks for about 4 or 5 years before I decided to take the class. So I was very proactive in everything when it came to getting my certification and just learning. I was very interested in soaking up everything that I could. So I didn't come to her for too many things. Honestly, she came to me a lot. And I had to become very comfortable with being new at something and just not knowing it all, essentially. So that's just a little backstory. Everyone's story is different, so I wanted you to kind of know what place I was in to be able to be where I am at today. But these 5 tips are something that are universal to anyone and everyone, no matter what circumstance you come into the situation in. So I'm gonna get started. The first thing that you should do, the first thing that you should do to become certified is register for the class on sisterlocks.com. I'm also going to tag the website below in the comment or in the description box so that you can go on there and see what city that is nearest you that Sisterlocks will be in so that you can register for that class and take the class there. So that's the first step. The second step is to start saving for that class. So once you've registered, once you have it concrete down that you're doing it, the class costs $1,500 to take. So if you don't already have that on hand, you are going to want to start saving to have that money so that you are ready when the time comes to dedicate to the class. Once again, the class is 4 days long, so you should make arrangements if you have kids or if you need to request off work. Make sure that you have those 4 days clear so that you can be stress-free during the class. It is from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. A lot of days we got out later than that, so don't be dead set on the time frame. Just have enough space and take notes. This is all for number 2. It's kind of long-winded, but take notes, be prepared, come with a pencil. You can't record, so just make sure that you're asking questions, that you're writing things down. They do give you a workbook, so you will have a workbook with a lot of the information that they talk about, and just fill in things from there because it's not detailed. You're going to be so happy later that you took those notes, and trust me, I referred to that book when I did my first install. Pretty much up until like my 4th install, I will refer to that book, the grid that's listed there, all of the different little facts that are there were so pivotal in my growth and in my progress of how I was getting things done, because it's one thing to see it on paper and it's another thing to actually do it in practice. So take a lot of notes, ask a lot of questions, make sure that you understand what's going on before you leave the class, because you want to get your money's worth. The number 3 thing that you should do is have a client lined up before you even take the class that you know will allow you to do your install on them. So my first head I had talked to about maybe 4 to 5 months before I even took the class. I had my business cards already made. I had flyers. So as soon as I got out of the class, I hit the floor running. I was standing outside of beauty supply shops, handing out business cards, letting people know that I was a consultant now. I may have been a trainee, but I was a consultant. And just doing anything. I was doing promos on Facebook, making posts, asking people if they were interested. Just do what you can to make sure that when you're done taking the class, you can start earning that money that you spent right back. And don't be scared to offer trainee specials. You will make the money back 1,000-fold when you get the experience that you need. But your first thought, your first concern from being out of the class should be getting experience, not necessarily having money. So number 4 was actually doing promo, which I just talked about with the business cards and the Facebook flyers. Number 5 is having the $125 so that when you do finish with all 3 of the heads that you need to become certified, for that last head, you have to pay $125 to Sisterlocks for them to verify you, put your name on the website as a registered trainee or as a certified consultant. And I think it's just a fee just to be a part of the Sisterlocks certified consultant community. They ask for $125. So have that on hand ready so that it's not a surprise. And they will mention that in the class too. And it is also in your training workbook. So you will be prepared physically, I guess, if you mentally prepare yourself to be ready to pay it. And the last thing that you should do, this is also included in number 5, is wait. You don't have any choice. The time that it takes for them to certify people varies. It was different for everyone. I think I received my certified consultant certificate in the mail after 3 weeks. You never know how it goes. That they might be more busy at this time of year than at that time of year. So just be patient. If they send you back a message saying that you need to work on something, which they can, and it happened to me too, then be open to working on that and be open to sending in another head if necessary. So these are the steps to certification. I hope it has been very helpful for anyone that is looking to become a consultant. Please don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel so that you can be updated first on next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. I appreciate the support. All 200, almost 300 of you.